everybody. I'm Bearded Arsenal. This is Wild Hearts. I'm gonna do a little review on this, talk about this game a little bit because, like, we just got more information. We got the new Monster Hunter coming out here next year in 2025, and everything, and everybody's probably looking to scratch that itch for the new Monster Hunters. They don't want to play the last one, or they've already beat the snot out of it in Worlds of Old. So this is Wild Hearts. This is like, how do I explain this game? It's kind of like a combination of like Fortnite and Monster Hunter had a baby. And it's set in a very Japanese-esque style of world. As you can see, all the Japanese style buildings and stuff. And you're fighting kimonos, not like, well, technically they are monsters. But everything's not like your dragons and dinosaur kind of shit like you've been fighting in Monster Hunter. This is more based off from real animals. Like you got these rats, squirrels, flying squirrels, freaking giant birds, monkeys. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, I know, we have a giant monkey in Monster Hunter World. You can pain in the butt. Speaking of which, here's one for you right here. Big ol' porcupine. Big ol' porcupine. And then whatever the hell that thing is. Hi, you're friendly. And most of the monsters don't aggro you unless you aggro them. They just kind of mill about their thing. Oh yeah, did I mention the fucking mountain that's a bear? Oh yeah. Yeah, that one's a fun one. But let's see here. You have here's where the Monster Hunter stuff comes into play. You can build stuff as you play. Like, you'll learn how to build these walls right there. They can be used to bounce the monster back. You can pick up bugs. You can build little pogo things that shoot you. You can just build your standard walls, or you can pellet things you can bounce off from. Boxes you can bounce off from. We'll call them boxes. They're boxes, right? And they all cost thread. You gain thread by chopping rocks and trees, apparently. That'll replenish that. So you can build these little torches that give you fire elemental to your thing. You can build little glider boxes, which are freaking awesome.
Come on, don't die on me. Poor guy.
And of course, you got quests.
He only joined the crew recently too. Bit slow on the uptake.
And these things are completely destructible by the monsters themselves.
He'd have been great for the Hashi Carpenter.
If I was back on the other map, I could show you all this stuff just litters your battlefields. Like, you can walk through an area and you can tell you had a big battle there because there is just bits and pieces all over the place.
You must be the hunter from Minato. In that case, I'm going to put you to work. It's
I'm gonna skip through this. I've been through this had this back on the PC, but this is currently free on PlayStation Plus while you're watching this. If you're watching this video, it's a great fix for that Monster Hunter fix. Graphics wise, I mean, this is on PlayStation. It looks, to me, it looks a little fuzzy around the edges. Otherwise, it looks damn good. Combat wise, just typical 2-3 button combat. Like, you got your light attack, your heavy attack, and then like your special attack, depending on what weapon type you have. There is a very limited amount of variations of your weapon types. There aren't very many, but what there is plenty of ways, plenty of different directions to go with each weapon. Like with this hammer right here, I took a basic hammer and I went water. So you know, you're talking about this, probably roughly about the same amount of weapons there is in Monster Hunter. You got your lock on. River, you farted and put me to sleep, which is great. You got your healing potions, like your Estus Flask. You can even eat, like you get different ingredients too in this. You can mix and match what you're gonna eat. I don't know what you were doing there. Which each ingredient gives you different buffs, and as you can see, you can stack the hell out of them. So, anywho, and I'm just about to learn a whole new thing right there. Oh, it's a bomb. Woo-wee! Blew his ass in the next week. You can also build a giant mallet and go whop. Give it a big old 1-2 hoo-ah. But yeah, it's a standard Monster Hunter style combat, except like I said, you're fighting actual animals, not weird shit like dinosaurs and dragons. Don't get me wrong on that, I love fighting the dinosaurs and dragons. This definitely gives a whole different... Come on! A whole different game. With what you're fighting, what you're dealing with. So what was it? It was triangle, circle, triangle. Oh, circle, triangle, circle. There we go. And I got put to sleep. So I'm just gonna stand here. Instead of laying down, I just stand there, and this guy's gonna keep summoning more of these little buddies. And they're just gonna keep trying to put me to sleep. Circle, triangle, circle. I'm just gonna keep blowing them up. Nope, and you get knocked stupid again. You do have your little buddy, I don't know where he's at. That little ball thing back there in the back. He's like your Palico, but probably about more useless. Let's see. Yep, and then you run out of string, and you can use the boxes to like bounce off. Oh, no, you're not. You got the typical 1-2, 1-2, you're out. Like you get to lose twice, not 3 times. With the online's like just pop in, pop out. There's no lobby you gotta go set in. It's literally you go into a boss fight or a monster fight. You can opt into have people help you. You go to your camp, you can do it. Even these little hunter's gate right here, you can decide to go, you know what? I want to go help somebody. Or I want to go fight this specific monster in the zone. You can pop that. And then if you ever lose your monster, like I sort of have, boom, just like your Firefly, except that you can do this on command. Show you exactly where you gotta go. Oh, he saw it coming. And these guys, there's no like hit point bar, health bar on the monsters again. Supposedly in the other Monster Hunters you could tell like on the map icon somehow. But I have no idea. You will be able to tell that the monster's getting low on health, it's about dead, because they will limp away. Like they did back in Monster Hunter, which is a good telltale thing to find out. Here, have a bomb. This thing's just taking a beating. Woo! Oh yeah, and the multiplayer too. It's great because you can revive each other. We need this in Monster Hunter. 3 strikes you're out is kind of annoying when you're playing online. Especially if you've got somebody that really don't know the fight or is just there to troll. The ability to revive each other in combat is great. I love it. Oh, you son of a bitch. And now I'm down. You see there, those little boxes right there indicate your try, how many tries you have. Oh yeah, and you also get to build your own camps wherever you want. It's not go around the map, find the camp. It is literally go across the map. You decide you want to camp there, boom, you just set up a camp there. But it is limited by these dragon portals. As you can see, you have to get materials unlocked to upgrade them, which allows you to build more things. Like you got your tent, you got your monster radar that'll tell you where the monsters are. And I don't have it here, but there's like a cooking rack, drying rack. You can dry out your food to give them more potential. So this game's got a lot going for it. I really, really enjoy it so far. I have like damn near no complaints. I mean, on the PC version, there was one particular monster I got up to, and it turned into a slideshow, which I'm coming up on that one real soon here in the what you want to jig it story. So. Oh, and you can pause it. You can just pause. You can just go and pause it. That's another great feature. We can just pause it in the middle of combat. Okay, so I beat the guy. It's interesting that you actually get to execute them with a final blow. And then you don't even have to carve them. Literally, it just hands you all the materials. But yes, you get to... Huh? Okay.
You dealt with it? Thank you.
Got a whole new item, apparently.
I think we should have a clear run to Minato now. You will, I manage, will be. In that case.
And yes, there is a main town where you can go collect all your missions, your submissions, and hang out. Hell, even at your camp, you can build your own blacksmithing stations, so you can change out your weapons, you can upgrade them, you basically can just be self-sufficient out in the field if you don't feel like running, you know, you're just trying to make something. It's really, really good. Let's see. In town, you get a lot of basic stuff. I'm just gonna... Fucking, your guy cannot swim, by the way. You will just drown and reset. So, be aware of water, especially deep water. I'm just gonna skip through this. Like, some of the stuff I've already been through. About time. This guy gives you jobs you can pick up.
Here's the list.
You can do extra, you can do stuff and get extra materials that you can use for stuff. Real easy stuff that you can do just wandering around. Like, I've done a lot of it just doing side quests and main quests. Excuse me. Sorry, I did not mean to blow everybody's ears out with that sneeze. Okay, on to the weapons. Can I just change out what weapon I want to use over here in the training dummy? No? I literally have to go up and... Okay. But you've all seen the hammer. Pretty simple. Very, very uncomplicated combat with it.
Citizen and her carpenter's mat. All right. Let's see what
So
I
you
can
got
do with you.
your katana, real fun blade, easy to use. The umbrella. The umbrella is one of the that's one of my favorites so far. I'll pull this out and show you guys. This is also your smithing tree here. So you start out, like, you don't have to go through a big list of, oh, I want this sword, and then I gotta go through all these trees. No, it's one tree, three basic starts, and then you just go through. You just look for the image of the monster that you want to build it off from, and then boom, you just keep going. You can see it's a pretty big tree. You can get all kinds of crazy styles of weapons. The best part too is if I decide to take this umbrella and go over here and lose a little bit of damage and lose my element on it, I can take the abilities I think two of the abilities that I have on this sword or this umbrella, and stack them on over here to this build for it, which is great. So you're tweaking and customizing your weapon as you go. Let's see if I can show you on something simple. Not really, because I don't really have a way to... I'm going a very specific way with this. Oops.
All right. Let's see what
Let's
I can do.
do something I'm not... Okay. Really dead set on the path of which I want to go with. I don't have enough of that or that. Okay, so we'll go with basic class. So I'll enhance it here. I'll go over here, and then I can add the savage that I picked up for the first one onto this. So I get nibble fingered and savage. Now I can add savage onto this. Okay, so the ones up top apparently are there. That's it. They're on that specific blade. The inherited ones are the ones you can move over. So I apologize for the little bit of misinformation, but as you can see, like, you can bounce it around, like, and change it up however you want to go. So you got your katana. There's a big meat cleaver sword, obviously. The bow, the hammer, the bladed, okay, the umbrella, a hand cannon. I'm hoping that's pretty self-explanatory. Claw blade, I haven't really screwed with that. And one of my personal favorites, the staff, in which I will actually show you. I'm not gonna screw with that. I will show you why I love the staff.
Oh,
Actually, here, we're gonna, and then you got the armors too. Like, they're all set. Like, you can already see what they look like before you even buy them. So if you're playing Fashion Hunter, like a certain guy I play Monster Hunter with, you can see exactly what you're getting into before you get into it. You can even toggle your headgear on and off, so you don't have to wear your. If you spend all this time making your character look great, as you can see my discount Sephiroth here, you can see the different how it's going to look on your character. So you can, if you're playing Fashion Hunter versus Stat Hunter, there you go. And you got your human path and your kimono path. So you got two different paths for the gear.
Metalwork is
This guy right here, you can get accessories, you can get like little bows and stuff you can put in your hair if you're feeling fruity like that. No judgments. Okay, so this staff is awesome. Okay, it's not. I gotta turn this thing on. Okay. So if I remember right, you build up your bar. Oh yeah, it changes. You get different forms that the staff turns into, like the great big sword thing. You can you get the staff form. You got the Tonfa stat form. And this is all by R2. You just put in R2 as I'm doing comboing, and you just combo from one into the other. Like, it has got, like, so many different modes. It is such a fun weapon. It's tricky to master, but it is fun once you get it mastered. We've seen you. I've already shown you the hammer. Okay, let's. Can I? This is my house. Can I just change my weapon out here? Oh hell no! I gotta run all the way back over here to go change my weapon out again.
It's late to be thinking about work.
The problem is I didn't put it away.
Konbanwa.
That's another thing you gotta remember when you try to interact with stuff. You have to put away your weapon. A big old meat cleaver is pretty simple. This I don't really remember the divine claw blade, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I really used it. And if I did, I really do not remember. Tech tutorials on. Thank you. Okay, so it's another thing too is you can sit here and learn combos and all your move sets. Okay. Okay, that's some tricky air stuff. Okay, ooh. Very fast. Okay, this is... gonna be like your, okay, so make it great. Spring place. Okay, not a spring. Oops. It's almost like this is more of an insect glaive. Oof. This might be a new fun one to screw around with. I'm not gonna lie. That was very interesting. Like, you're all over the place with that thing. Just like my other favorite. Or my other one I like. Play online, enhanced Sukimoko. What? I can't change my weapon out right there? What? Why you do this? Oh yeah, menu shift is really easy too. You got your regular, you got the map of the map that you're on. You got your main map with all the different sections. Oops. I hit too many buttons. Oh. Your skill tree for your Tsukimoto things, your building tree. All your enhancements in here. Your inventory. Self-explanatory talismans. I still haven't figured out how to equip those. Your profile. Online stuff. Basic information, like what you've done, tutorials, stuff like that. Creature information. As you can see, like I said, there's rats, the beaver thing, the giant boar, the flying squirrel, some tanuki, the monkey, even the bear. You've seen that one, and then my personal favorite that I really like the set off this thing. Don't necessarily like fighting it. The big old raven, and of course your bestiary, the small ones, and critters. Okay, on to why the umbrella is fun.
Oh, there you are. What can I do? All right. Let's see what I can do for you. Can I
You see, mine looks like a freaking glow stick right now. Is what's going through everybody's head while you're looking at this. Okay, this one is a little rough for the tutorial. You've got your basic stuff. See a double. It's got a parry stance. So yes, you don't necessarily not like parry like you would think like Dark Souls or whatever. It's literally just kind of a block. As you can see, the timing on it is weird. Very weird. And it consumes your stamina bar. And you can't just sit there and hold it either. It's got to be like pretty much pinpoint. Doing it with this thing is annoying. But essentially, to power up your bar, to do your power moves with it, you got to get parries in. And you basically turn into Mary Poppins with a lethal weapon with this thing. I mean, it is fast. I don't feel like it does a lot of damage, but you gotta put it into concept. It's like the the daggers from Monster Hunter. Stupid fast, lots of hits, and some crazy combos you can put together with it. Just like that claw blade, that vine blade thing. That's crazy.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll give it all my attention. All right.
Let's see what else we got here. We got the bow, we got the can. The bow and the can should be pretty self-explanatory in how they work. I mean, the meat cleaver, again, I would assume, you know, very, very similar to Monster Hunter, the Monster Hunter series with the bow, the meat cleaver, and the cannon. Except it's not like the bow guns where you get to put different kinds of ammo and stuff into it. It's got like one shot, I think. It uses one ammo. Oh yeah, and if you ever want to clean up your battlefield too, you just go into R1 or R3, and then you go boop, battlefield clean. So Katana's pretty fun. Very, very simple, easy combos. So I'm gonna boom, 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 and then that I can do some weird. It's got two releases. Okay, R2 plus square. You got the whippy blade. And then I can go. You gotta sit here and keep swinging the katana's I think the katana and the greatsword are like the easiest ones to build up your power meter with. Come on. Or is it? Oh, I'm hitting. Yeah, I was gonna do the whole crate things, but yeah, it kind of turns into a big whip blade. So it's all about your preference. I mean, I'm pretty mixed feelings on everything. I'm not real big on the bows and the cannon. It's just not my thing. I'm more of a solo hunter. I do play online too, but not as much. But if you do ever see the tag One-Winged Angel in your group, that's more than likely me.
Ah, good.
So.
That's the person I was hoping to see.
Yeah, Granny, I picked. Yeah, and you got quests you pick up again. On your map, is that your map? And you can flip back and forth between the chapters. So if there's a specific enemy you wanted to fight, On a certain chapter, you can. Because I think the higher the chapter, the better different materials they drop. It'll show you like what ones are there, and it's not like oh well, it's this day and this weather and da 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 da, so this monster's here. No, it's literally those monsters are out there. You don't have to, they're all out there. You go looking for them. If you want to fight the very specific one, you don't have to go through a big quest. Go through this list and find it. Literally, it's right here. You go out here. You go, oh, I want to fight this one. Boom. You click on it. You go. Like, boom. I want to fight this one. I can go depart immediately. I can pick where I go. I can even go right on. I can join online. Very simple. Very straightforward. Let's see. There we go. I'll depart. I'll even show you like the online part. And I'm totally using a weapon that I don't know is not set up for combat. Oh no. This weapon is not set up. Please tell me I have a... Oh yeah, and your drying rack. Forgot about those. Because you can set up a smithy at your camps. Where is this thing? I have no idea.
This should do it.
And that'll show you exactly where everything is. That's a great little tool. And I can't put up one of those. Crap. Plenty of materials laying all over.
Good.
I think I joined somebody. I'm not 100% if I joined them or they joined me. I think they joined me. You do have a stamina bar when you're climbing, so beware of that. It does apply in combat too, but not... It's more to your R2 ability than anything else. If I can stop hitting circle instead of X, that'd be great. But I'm quite sure if you guys are watching this on a better screen than what I'm running right now, it probably looks a hell of a lot better to you than it does me. I have a really bad, cheap screen right now that I can't make it look all fancy. But yeah, like I said, it's real easy for the multiplayer stuff. No lobby you gotta go set in and then group. You know, you want to play with your friend. I think you can set it up to play with your friends too, real easily. I already forgot how to do the thing. How did you do the thing with the claw thing and... Oh yeah, and you can bust the chop like the tails off and bust parts off the monsters too if you focus on them just like a monster hunter. I was trying to heal. Let's see.
Indeed.
Get revived. Save yourself a loss. As if you come back with like a sliver of health. One wrong dodge and you're down again. But all in all, I highly recommend checking this game out if you're looking for something to scratch that Monster Hunter itch while you're waiting for Monster Hunter Worlds? Is it? Not Worlds. Frickin' the new Monster Hunter game to come out. I mean, if you got PlayStation Plus, I definitely recommend giving it a try. If you don't like it, you know, if it's not your thing, cool. But it's definitely Monster Hunter met Fortnite with the building trap in the middle of combat. Which do I wish they put this kind of stuff in Monster Hunter? No. Monster Hunter is good as it is with all of its extra stuff that they've added to it. Like the wire bug stuff in the last one, that was great. I loved it. You know, the like wire bug the monster. Yeah, see you can get revived like once, and then wait. You get so long before you can get revived again because it's just like instantly you're screwed. I think I got knocked out twice. So, okay, maybe it's twice. You can get 2 knockouts and then it's just boom, you're done. It's over. But furthermore, like I said, highly recommend it. Check it out. And maybe I'll see you out on the hunt. So, I'm Bearded Arsehole. This is WildHearts. And until next time, everybody, Skull.